Hello everyone, this is Anil Raj. Welcome to Wits Connect. So, last classes we have seen T section, L section, I section, and flanged I sections. In today's class, we are going to see Z section. Find the centroid of the given section. The section is Z section where 50, 10, 60, 10, 60, 10, which is given. And according to this section, it is a non-symmetrical section. It means when you cut it horizontal or when you cut it vertically, in both the directions, these are non-symmetrical sections. So let's find out these non-symmetrical sections centroid. First of all, I have divided the section. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3, right? Now let's find out the problem by finding out the areas. Here A1 is nothing but area of this diagram, that is 50 mm into 10 mm. All the units are in mm, please. So this is equal to 500 mm square. A2 equal to 60 into 10. This is 600 mm square. Similarly, A3, area of the chart section, you have to find A3 equal to 60 into 10, which is equal to 600 mm square. So I got all the A1, A2, A3 values. So let me find out total area of the section, where total area of the section is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3, which is equal to 500 plus 600 plus 600, which is equal to 6 plus 5 1700 mm square. So 1700 mm square is the total area. Now let's find out the x1, x2, x3s. Here x1 equal to x in the sense 1 in the sense figure number 1. 1 indicates figure number 1, 2 indicates figure number 2, 3 indicates figure number 3. So this is my area, please. This is my area of figure number 1. I want x. When I want x, I want to cut that figure in y direction. So like this, I have cut it in vertical directions. So this will be 50. So 50 by 2 is 25. But my figure starts from this point. Axis starts from here. So this completely it is 60, but in this 10 is gone. So this 10 is included in this. So the remaining portion is 50 mm. 50 mm. So actually it is 60 now. In this 60, 10 is gone. So remaining only I am taking the remaining portion 50. 50 plus half of this, 50 by 2. So that is 50 plus 50 by 2. So that is 75 mm. 50 plus 25 mm, that is 75 mm. Similarly, now I need to calculate the second portion, second figure. When I need to calculate the second figure, again I have to cut the second figure in the vertical directions. When I cut this in vertical direction, so actually it is 10. Actually the figure 2 is 10 when I cut it into, so 10 by 2 actually. But one more distance is there, that way that will count from the axis. So that is 50 mm. Therefore x2 equal to 50 plus 10 by 2, this is 55 mm. Similarly x3 is equal to So this figure directly starts from the axis. So when I cut it vertically, what happens in the sense axis, that is 60. So directly I'll get 60 by 2. That is equal to 30 mm. So I got x1, x2, x3. Now I can find out the x bar directly. X bar equal to a1 x1 plus a2 x2 plus a3 x3 divided by capital A. It means total area, where a1 equal to 500 into x1 equal to 75 plus a2 equal to 600 into x2 equal to 55 mm plus a3 equal to 600 into x3 equal to 30 mm. So divided by capital area. Capital A area is nothing but 1700. So the x bar value will be 52.05. mm. So you got the value of x bar. Now you have to calculate y1, y2, y3, then you have to calculate the y bar also. Now what is y1? Y1 is nothing but figure number 1. Y indicates me the depth. When I cut that into, when it is y, I have to cut it into the horizontal directions. So this is 10 by 2. 5 mm. y2 equal to, so this is also, it will cut in horizontal direction. So this is 60. So the distance from here to here, it is 60 mm. So I have to cut in that vertically, horizontally. So I'll get 30 by 2. Sorry, 60 by 2. So directly I'll get 60 by 2 plus 10, because this is my axis. So from x axis I have to count when I take the y axis, and from x for the x I have to take from y. So plus 10. So 60 by 2 is nothing but 30. 30 plus 10 is 40 mm. Similarly y3 is equal to, again same, horizontal you have to cut, that is 10 by 2 means 5. Okay, 10 by 2 plus, what about the remaining distance? It is 60, it is 10. 60 plus 10, 70. 70 plus 5, 75 mm. So you got 75 mm. Now you have to calculate y bar. Y bar is equal to, again you will be having the same formula. What is the formula which you are using? a1y1 plus a2y2 plus a3y3 by capital A, where a1 is equal to 500 into y1 is nothing but 5 plus a2 equal to 600 into y2 is nothing but 40 plus 600, a3 is 600 into 75. So from this divided by, what is the value of capital A? Capital A I got over here, so that is 1700. So I get y bar value as 42.05 mm. Yes, 42.05 mm is my y bar. So like this we have to calculate centroidal distance of x bars as well as y bars. Let's see one more case. Yes, find out the centroid of a given trapezoidal section. He's asking you to find out the y bar of a trapezoidal section. In the previous one we have seen I section, T section, L section, flange sections, Z sections and everything. But other than that sections, in your exam he may ask you to find out the trapezoidal section. So this is the section. So in the trapezoidal section, what you have to do in the sense, again you have to divide this section into two parts, so that your problem will be solved easily. How we are going to see? So my given figure is a trapezoidal one. Actually this is my figure. 6 meter is my what we call top width, and 9 meters is bottom width, and 12 meter is my height. So out of this, what I have to do in the sense, let me mark a dotted line from here, so that I can write this is as figure 1, this is as figure number 2. So if it is 6 meters, obviously this is will be also 6 meters, right, and remaining will be 3 meters. Okay, so this is like this. I have to divide the section. He's asking me to find out the y bar. So before going for that, again I need to calculate areas. So a1 is nothing but area of the figure number 1. What is my area? So this is my first figure, so it is a rectangle. So rectangle in the sense length into breadth, so 12 into 6, therefore 12 into 6, this is equal to, I'll get 72 meter square. So I got A1. Similarly, I need to calculate A2. A2 is a triangular one, and you know the formula of A2, half into base into height. Therefore A2 equal to half into base 3 meters into height 12 meters. So this is equal to 18 meter square. Yes. Now you got A1 and you got A2. Now you need to calculate the total area again, where total area is equal to 72 plus 18. So how much I get in the sense, 70, 80, 90 meter square. So this is my total area. So I got 90 meter square, my total area. Then I have to calculate y1 and y2. So in the previous classes also we have seen, to calculate the y1 and y2, when you are calculating y, you have to calculate that in the horizontal direction. When you are calculating x, you have to cut it in vertical, horizontal direction. Horizontal means vertical, vertical means horizontal. So now I want to calculate y1, no, so I have to, y means depth, so I have to cut like this, right? If it is x, I have to cut it y directions. So like this I have to cut. Therefore y1 is equal to, so this is 12 meters, so 12 by 2, this is 6 meters. I got y1. So similarly I have to calculate y2 in the sense here if it is a rectangle, directly you can do b by 2, but this is a triangle. Triangle in the sense, again you will be having a formula. What formula? That is h by 3. So h by 3 in the sense 12 by 3. From that you will get the centroidal portion. This is 4 meters. You got A1, you got A2, you got capital A, you got Y1, you got Y2. Now formula is very simple. Y bar equal to A1 Y1 plus A2 Y2. Y bar equal to A1 Y1 plus A2 Y2 divided by capital A. What is A1 here? A1 is 72 meters. 72 meters into height y1 is 6 meters plus a2 is 18 meters into y2 is 4 meters divided capital A is 90 meters. Therefore y bar equal to, you will get 5.6 meters, like this. This is the way you have to do the problems. So it is very easy to understand, I think. So far we don't have much formulas, we are having only x bar and y bar formulas in the centroidal sections. X bar equal to a1x1 plus a2x2 plus a3x3 by capital A. Capital A is nothing but a1 plus a2 plus a3, whatever the sections will be, and y bar equal to a1y1 plus a2y2 plus a3y3 by capital A. So these two formulas will completely rule the centroidal unit. So from the unit of centroid we have seen all the sections so far. So these are the some of the basic rules to calculate the formulas, and this is your problem. I hope you understand, guys.